So if you check 11, right, it's also a very lengthy thing. It looks a bit like physics. It looks a bit like science. So again, if I pick out the important alphabet, it will be F. It is the amount of force. So it is measured in Newton. So F is the amount of force needed to push a block. So it is proportional to the mass. So the alphabet will be the capital letter F, and is directly proportional to the mass. So if you do the setup, do make sure you know what does it represent. So in this situation, it represents the force. The units is Newton. And the force is dependent on the mass, and the mass is measured in kg. So again, they are given some information to find the values of K. So they will give you some information to find the values of K. So it will be almost the same like what you have been doing, except that now we got a different alphabet, and you must know the units involved. Okay, so you need to take note. So this one is directly proportional to the mass. Sometimes they will say that it is directly proportional to the square of the mass. So if you got this formula already, we can answer accordingly. Okay, we can answer accordingly. So what are they asking? So how much force do you need when the mass is 14 kg? So you put into the formula. And the force that you calculated will be in newtons. So Newton is like the units for force. Kyla, later on I go through, okay, Kyla? So the same thing happened if you're on part B, right? If you're on part B, how much, so now this is the amount of force. So what happened when the force is 215.6 Newton? So how much load are you pushing? So again, you put it into the formula. So 215.6 Newton is equal to 9.8 times M. So you are going to find the mass. So just remember, it's quite easy to find the mass. Remember to give the units. I think I punched calculator wrongly. Okay, divide by 9.8. So I'll get 22 kg. So just be careful. Sometimes it's not just directly proportion to the mass. It can be the square of the mass, or it can be the square root of the mass. So read carefully. They can trick you on this type of question.